My lord! My lord! One of Gunnar's agents whispered sharply into his ear, but to no avail. Gunnar was lost in a swell of emotion. All around him seemed grey, and all sound congealed into a stream of nothing. Gunnar could hear nothing but a high-pitched ringing in his ear as he watched his love take her final resting place among the gods. As he watched the longship carrying her burn, he found joy in the knowledge that the Valkyries were calling her home to drink from curved horns such as she had earned, and that she was going to Valhalla to see their boy once more, who had fallen aiding Jarl Aid in Benevento. His wife's death he had no control over, but the death of his heir Eivor hung over him like a shroud of despair. It fell to Asta, Gunnar's daughter and wife to Prince Asbjorn, the son of the king, to answer the agent still vying for the lost Jarl's attention.
"What is it?"
she asked sharply. The sniffling man answered with his head down, never meeting Asta's gaze. "There are whispers, my lady," the sniffling man said, stammering.
"Whispers, elaborate,"
Asta said, her piercing stare cutting through the cowardly man. He could feel it even with his head bent down, she knew. Before the cowardly man could speak further, Asta, deflated, explained.
"For God's sake, meet my gaze. I am no goddess. Am I that bad to look upon?"
The stammering man answered sheepishly. "No, my lady, it's just..." Asta lifted his chin up gently to reveal a branding, but she had not seen this type before. It was not one given to an outcast or a slaver, or a slave for that matter. The man said, racked with fear, "This is why I come. The Croatians of your father's land grow in discontent. There is talk of rebellion. They gather to a man named Dobamir. They mark and persecute any Norseman with impunity." The craven man's demeanour suddenly switched. It nearly scared Asta. He explained passionately with spit and bile pouring from his mouth. "They treat us like dogs, at least when the dragon is away. But even with your father present they grow bolder. They heard what happened in Benevento. They know that without King Asbjorn your forces would have been lost. They see him as weak. I cannot seem to get through to him. I understand his grief better than most. But if he doesn't swim ashore from his melancholy, then we are all..."
"Lost,"
Asta cut across, her eyes watering. Hello everyone and welcome back to the Raiders of the Adriatic with the mightily impressive Sapphire Land now down here in the Adriatic Sea, and as we're eating away into the Balkans, we are currently at war in the north, defending our Polish allies though, which is going to hopefully help them gain more power as well, giving us hopefully a very decent tribal ally to the north, which will hopefully help us if some of these big Christian kingdoms come calling. There's not much for us to really go over, I don't think, in this episode. The only thing that I've noticed is that our son Sigbjorn is now apparently a berserker, which is absolutely awesome. After he ripped someone's head from their shoulders, I must have missed that at some point, some French guy. So that's awesome that we now have our heir as a berserker, so it's going to be interesting to get into that. We obviously took some more Italian lands in the last episode. Well, Count Aid did, which is interesting, and he's also at war again by the looks of it. Who are you going to war with now, Aid? He is at war for the county of Napoli. Interesting. So he's actually trying to expand his Italian influence even more, which is awesome. But for now, we're going to unpause and we're going to finish our conquest up here in southern Poland. Well, it's probably not even Poland, is it? We're probably quite below. No, we are. We're in Krakow. We're in Poland, but we're attacking in just below Poland, I believe, in some of the Slavic states. Greetings, my perceptive liege. I gladly accept your marriage proposal. Your courtier Retha and my daughter Bodley will be joined in holy matrimony. That's good. It's Retha and I think it was Gunvid have both lost their bride, so we've got to remarry them, unfortunately. Is this a enemy army here? I don't think it... Is it an enemy army? Yes, it is. So we'll march onto it and take care of it then. But yeah, we had to remarry some of those custom courtiers off to make sure that they get children. As unfortunately, as I said, they don't get children. Here's just to prove my point even more. If you remember in the last episode, we landed Count Guflum and he had no children at the age of 47. Landed and within a couple of months had a child, had an heir. So we've only got two more. I think we've got Retha and Gunvid left to land, and then after that we can finally add some new custom characters. So let's get this war out of the way as quickly as possible so that we can return home and expand, so that we can get those two landed as quickly as possible. Maybe we can land some of them in Italy if Count Aid continues to progress like he has. And a virtuous Hofgodi celebrated. Awesome. And our task finished as well. It looks like we've got... let's let that battle carry on, as it's going to be a pretty easy battle. But it looks like we can now go and spread our culture again, thanks to Chieftain Kier. Let's spread it over here in Italy then. Let's spread the Norse culture over there a little bit more. I kind of want to leave the pagan Serbian culture in the deep mountains of our land. And our prisoner died. That's fine. I don't think there was much need to have that prisoner anyway. Let's go straight for this capital then and hopefully end this war for our allies. Marshal impresses vassals. Mayor Alfred. Nice. So we gain 75 prestige for that, which is awesome. With that over 4,000 prestige, we've got 5,000 troops, and they're actually all of our troops. That is insane. 5,000 troops. We've just replenished, which is interesting. Our son Ivar Eriksson has finally married. Now, he's the one who's married to the hella impressive Lynx gal, but unfortunately, he's actually left our court. As he was so far down, he's gone off to venture up north. I believe he's gone to Russia, actually, which is interesting. So we'll see how he gets on there. Is this not the land that we're... Where's the capital for the land that we're currently at war with? Here. Right, let's march there then and get that under our control, and that'll end the war in the favour of our allies. Only 6 months to do so as well, which is good. You know what? Let's... should we station besiegers? No, there's no point. Then again, our Polish allies are now going to get their asses kicked, which is annoying. Our councillor Bjorn has died. Oh no, Bjorn Mershad has died, leaving his giant son, Jarl Samundra, as the new Jarl. He's the one who's married to our daughter Sigrid. Hopefully they'll have some children soon. That sucks. It's another custom character who has passed on, unfortunately. An alliance has been formed with him, so that's fine. Not much changes there other than having an absolute huge giant who's married, who's our son-in-law as the new Jarl. So that's the Jarl of Dubrovnik as well, isn't it, that one? And our acquaintance... Oh, Louis Alvarez has died without having any children, which is a shame. How did he die? He died because of his poor physique. Ah, yes, he was delicate, of course, wasn't he? Yes. Damn, so that's 2 custom characters that have died this episode. This is why I say that I'm going to slow it down just a tad until we actually have landed characters in future. Right, so we've managed to take the capital of the land with... Oh no, this is the capital. We've managed to take the capital of the ally. That's fine. Now we'll go take the capital of Tarnow, and that'll hopefully win that war for us. Petrovka married. Gunvald and Helena. Yes, same proposal. His giant trait and her intelligent trait. They should hopefully have some very decent children. Awesome, we've managed to get 3 prisoners that we can ransom. I don't think any of them are particularly worth a huge amount of money, about 10 gold each, but that's fine. We'll ransom the 3 of them off, get what we can in coin. We've got an insane amount of money, of course, now, 1,200. It's just building up like mad. We really need to start doing stuff with that, and there we go, ransom all 3 off. Get this under siege, and that should then be the war won, shouldn't it? Let's march up to this other tribe just to get that under control. As soon as this falls, which should fall very, very soon, our son Sigbjorn is leading the siege there. We can disband our troops, come home, and then continue to expand our influence down in the Adriatic. We definitely don't need to go raiding. We've got more than enough gold. It's just a case of getting this siege under the way, which shouldn't take too long. How's it going to take? 3 months. That's fine. We're at 70%. Camp dispute. After my army sets up camp, I hear a commotion coming from my champion's lodgings. Investigating descendants, I find Asbjorn and Vlad in the middle of a heated argument, while several onlookers edge them on. Let's deliver a speech about unity, which looks like it's not going to work. Oh no, it actually has worked. Awesome. We are stronger when we stand together. We gain 150 prestige for that, plus that martial lifestyle points, which is good, because we've nearly finished another tree now, haven't we? And we've managed to sway Chieftain Likyo a little bit more. He's now got 31% opinion of us. Will he accept the conversion? Possibly not. It's still only 34%, so we'll keep trying to sway him and try and convert the Croatians. This should fall any second now and give us victory. Are they going to march to attack us? It looks like they might, so we'll march our main host back just to boost those numbers a little bit as we finish this siege. Awesome, and we've actually managed to capture some valuable hostages by the looks of it. A chiefess, 25 gold, and this guy for 50 gold. Very nice. Let's ransom him as well at the first chance we get. My goodness, that's going to put us on 1,400 gold. let's wait for them to end the war, and then we can disband all our troops. Right, let's return back down here. Let's have a look what we've actually got that we can start to take. And who are you at war with? You are defending against Chieftain... Oh, okay, in the War of Count Demir's claim on the Yard of Croatia. Well, not happy about this. Let's see if we can get him to stand down. Can we not? You are winning anyway, but can we get involved on your side? No, it doesn't look like we can. Grant the vassal. Okay, we'll have to have a look into that when we come back south. And so be it, the war has ended. Disband all of our men. Right, now can we get involved with this war, or at least demand it to stand down and end this war? Can't offer to join because it's our vassals fighting, but can we demand this guy to stand down? Doesn't look like we can, which is annoying. He is losing, thankfully, so hopefully Gunnar does win that battle. How are things going over for... Oh, Napoli's been taken that easily. And he's helping in that war, and he's attacking the Count of Apulia. So he's also trying to take even more Italian land. Interesting, wow. We're going to have a lot of southern Italy very, very soon. Do you know what, then? This land here, can we take this bit of land just to swallow up this very, very small land? We can offer vassalage, but they're not interested in that, so we're going to have to declare war. Holy war for the county. Done. And we will move our rally point just to be right on the border here. And let's raise all our men here. We're not going to need a lot of manpower. Thankfully, it's going to be a very, very quick and easy war. We're only going to need a couple of thousand men. We don't even need that many. We'd only need 1,000 men, wouldn't we? But we may as well send them all in just to be sure. Get them all blooded. Be good if we can capture... There we go, 50% from one very easy battle where we slaughtered the entirety of the army and only lost 10 men. Awesome. Now let's just get the siege underway. A bard's problem. I'm at a local tavern enjoying some good food and some good music. The music in particular is being played by a veteran bard who plays the lute as beautifully as he sings. In the middle of his performance, however, tragedy strikes. The strings on his lute snap and he is bereft of an instrument to play. He looks heartbroken as he stares in shock at the remains of his lute. Well, I suppose there's not much any of us can do about it. Ha, how pathetic. This is real entertainment. We gain 16 dread and lose 10 prestige, or it's alright, I'll buy him a drink and give him money for a new loot. We gain 13 stress because we're greedy, so we'll go for the middle one and gain a bit of dread. Why not? And let's get this very easy siege under the way and end this war. And then we can give this land to somebody new as well, because it will put us over that dements limit. Our son has been taken prisoner. My son Loki was captured by Chieftain Liuko during the siege of Cress. Ah, because they're siege... Right, oi. Can we imprison him because of that? No, it'd be seen as an act of tyranny, even though he does have our son. You can't actually ransom our son. He best not do anything to our son. That's because he was being warded. Perfect. We've unlocked a martial lifestyle perk. Let's have a little look then. We've almost finished that second tree, haven't we? Envelopment, mentor at arms, counter efficiency, plus 25%. Awesome. 2 more traits away from completing that second tree. What current issues have we got? Powerful vassals expecting a counter position. You can call your ally. Yeah, we don't need to call our ally. Low county control. Imperset. Yes, I think we're already, though, dealing with, yeah, some in a different place, so we can't do much about that at present. And this land will be going to, I believe it's Rether, isn't it, who's next to be landed, so he'll be getting that land very soon. And they're absolutely destroying that war now, which is good. Hopefully he gets rid of him and maybe replaces him with a Viking lord instead. And Jarl Aid, the Fury of Benevento, can no longer continue with the increase. Why? What's happened to him? He's not died, has he? I love how he's now got a name, the Fury. Awesome, that name suits him down to the ground. And prisoner taken in siege. You captured... Oh, awesome, we've managed to capture a valuable prisoner. Can we ransom them off? 1 for 10 gold. The other for 26 gold. We'll take what we can before ending that war. And enforce demands. Perfect. Disband all our armies. And I'm pretty sure that it was Rether who was next. Let's just double check. I don't think there was anyone in line before him. Gunvald. Yes, we have literally only got those two now, so we're very close to finally landing them all. We can finally add some more custom characters, hopefully, in the next episode. Grant title, what was this one that we just took? Chieftain of Vibas. Grant title, perfect. That gets us another landed person. We now have an empty council position. We've got some minor titles. We need a court champion. Do we have anyone? We've got Asbjorn, our son. Wow, our son's now 31. That's incredible. That shows how old we're getting. Yeah, why not? We'll go with our son. Then again, these two would probably be better off the opposite way around, wouldn't they? But never mind. Seer, can we still not have anyone for a Seer? No. We'll swap that Scold. We don't really want you, to be honest. Rather have somebody... Yeah, let's go for Jarl Saemund. Yes, there we go. Speaking of him, has he and our daughter had a child yet? No, she's not even pregnant yet. That's annoying. Wow, 5,000 troops once our troops replenish. Who is Count Aid at war with now? Still the same war. I doubt he needs our help in that, to be honest. I don't think he's going to need our help at all. We could take Slavonia. Can we... What can we actually do in this? We can... Holy War for the Kingdom. You may only attempt one Holy War against a Kingdom tier per lifetime. But we are pretty old, so we probably wouldn't get a second chance anyway. We can go for the Invade. That's a lot of prestige. It'd be a waste. Conquer the Duchy. You know what? We'll go for the Holy War for that Kingdom then, because we're probably... Then again, is there any other kingdom? Is Bulgaria... That's be a kingdom or an empire. Could we actually do that then? Declare war. Holy War. Yeah. Just for the smaller kingdoms. What else have we got then? We could go for the southern Italian lands. Oh, she's got a lot of manpower now, though. I was just thinking it would be a way to get Duke Guy. Can we actually go to war with the Pope? We actually can. We can go for the Holy War of the Papacy. Holy War for the Kingdom. Oh my god, we could actually take the Papacy Duchy, but they'd get a lot of help in that, I imagine, so it's probably not the best idea just yet. Of course, we will go for that eventually, but yeah, we'll just take this kingdom for now then. Let's go for the Holy War for this kingdom. Declare war. Raise all our armies. We'll raise them in the capital. There's no point moving our rally position. We don't need to call off any allies, but at least by getting this kingdom, it should give us several domains that we can then give away. I just want to make it so we can finally get some more custom characters involved in the next episode. Let's get our men rallied. And there's not much to take here. What have we got? 1, 2 baronies, and then the capital should be pretty straightforward. I'm guessing he's not got the biggest amount of men. He's got 171 men. Easy. Very easy. And his troops are actually away fighting in this war. Why are they down there? What are they doing down there? They are attacking Jarl Gunnar in the war for Damir's claim on the Jarldom of Croatia. Okay. They're not going to get very far, are they, with that? A scheme at court. My spy master has come to me with grave news, which we do not yet know who. Someone is plotting to kill my concubine Martha. She must be old now, 50. I don't really care. Not that bothered, to be honest. Right. Merge our armies together. Let's march on to the first barony. We'll station some besiegers, and then we'll split. Send our biggest force to the capital. And we'll leave our sons to siege down the other two lands. With 1,000 men, that's more than enough manpower for Sigbjorn. Let's split in half. 2,000 to the capital. 2,000 to the barony of Pozziga. Right, and who's that in control of that? Count Arefa. Sorry, Count Arefa, but I'm going to put our other son, Asbjorn, the Asbjorn Jr., in charge of that, just to get both our sons more battle experience. And yeah, there's nothing really there that we need to look at. Decisions available, adopt special succession. No, I'm not going to do that. Let's just get this underway. None of those are particularly special places either, so they should all fall pretty easily. So while they're doing that, I'm going to go and have a look at what Count Aid's doing. Chieftain of Odenrift, so he's got a lot of people helping him. Sway the Good Chieftain. While hosting lords and ladies from realms near and far, some opportunities to portray Chieftain Ilko of Scordland in a good light have presented themselves. My lord, pray tell, who is the most gracious person you have heard of? Well, me, of course. We'll go for the prestige instead. Asbjorn isn't going to lick his boots. Not a chance. Can we actually get you to... Yeah, it's at 0 now. It's really annoying that we can't stop this war. Can we at least demand your conversion? 41%. 42%. Let's go for it. Let's try it. And risk a good run of Sapphire Land to finish the convert faith in county task. Awesome. She's got through that quickly. Let's have a look then. Where should we send you to convert the faith next? As a lot of our land has now changed. Let's send you over the sea to this, into Freya's Grove. Get you to get that under our religion. To the perspective, Asbjorn, I've decided to follow you into the light to convert to Asatru. Awesome, he's actually done it. Blessed by Odin. Awesome. So at least he's actually Viking now. But it is annoying that he's trying to rebel against Gunnar. Hopefully Gunnar can win that. I think he will be able to. He's got a lot of allies. He's got Aid and Kier both fighting for him. So hopefully he'll be able to get that back in his favour. Has he had a son yet? Another son? Because his first son died, unfortunately. Which is a shame. His wife has died now. Hopefully he'll take a new wife. Let's see if we can arrange a marriage between him. Have we got anybody that we could marry to him? No, not really. Which is a shame. Hopefully he remarries. He's still young enough that he can hopefully pop a son or two out before he dies and gets himself a new heir. And these lands are going to be sieged down very quickly. And we have taken some prisoners. I took Ban Prajimo's son and heir. Perfect. I'm guessing we'll get a big ransom for him. 10 gold for that one. What was the other one? 25 gold. We'll ransom him because we're going to take all the places anyway. We may as well get what we can in gold. As much gold as possible. Look at that money we've got now. We really need to start doing stuff with that. I don't know what we're going to do with it, but we need to do something with it. Task finished. Wow. Chieftain Kier of Odin Rift finished the promote culture task. Well, that didn't take long, did it? Let's get you to promote culture in Benevento then. Convert that to Norse. Capital's under siege. Literally, as soon as this falls, we've got our 100% war score. And we ransom that other prisoner before it's too late. So be it. To the cold-hearted King Asbjorn, may wisdom ever elude you. You are a much greater foe than I imagined. In order to put an end to this bloodshed, I will comply with your demands. Perfect. There we go. Now we've got a bigger kingdom to the north, which we will leave alone for now. Let's disband all of our armies. We can ransom someone for 10 gold, so we'll do that. And we have too many bits of land now, so let's land our final custom courtier, and then we can introduce some new ones finally in that next episode. Here we go. Gunvald. Has he had any children yet? Not yet, but we will grant you the title of... Now, do we give you that normal one, or do we give you something a little bit... Let's give you Felstad. Why not, Dan? Actually, no, because then you'll be underneath somebody else's rule, won't you? And I won't be able to use you as our councillor. Let's give you... Oh, wow, that's a whole Jarldom. We don't want to give you a Jarldom. Then again, we could. Chiefdom of Beset. We'll give you the Chiefdom of Beset for now. Grant title. Done. Gunvald Volsunga became your vassal. Perfect. So we finally landed all those custom courtiers. It took us a long time to do it, but at least it's finally over. How far are we off Living Legend? Pretty close. And we're not far off Religious Icon either, which is awesome. Really cool. Look at all that manpower. We can now raise 7,000 troops nearly, which is absolutely insane. Have we still got a... Did we get the Jarldom for that? Surely we got a new Jarldom. Apparently not. I thought that was a new duchy up there that we just... we don't actually have all of that land, so some of it is still free, so we will have to go for the rest of that at some point. Which is fine. Same as Rashka. We don't own all of Rashka yet. But that's fine. How are we going over here? Very nice. Things are going very nice over there. Thanks to Aid. Aid is doing impressive. Look at that. Look at Sapphireland in southern Italy and Sicily. No, I wonder if he'll take any more. Surely he won't be foolish enough to attack the Byzantine Empire or Italy. But he could always go for this little bit here. Which is very weak. Prince Guamar. Do you know what? We could probably declare war on him just to take that county, because it will be so easy, and just to swallow it up. So we will do that. At least then we've took all the smaller regions around us, and then it's all about the big boys fighting amongst themselves. Let's move this over to Napoli for now. And raise all of our men in Napoli. Managed to get 50 gold from that, which is awesome as well. Hopefully they don't have any allies. I don't think he did. No, just defending against us, which is perfect. We can take that very quickly. How is this war going for Gunnar? Oh, Gunnar's been imprisoned. Imprisoned by... Oh, no. So that means he is actually going to lose that war now, which is infuriating. Very infuriating that he's going to have lost that land to Chieftain Yaiko, who I really don't want as my Jarl. It's a shame that we can't imprison him or demand him to stop. That's so annoying. So he is going to have took that land himself, which is, yeah, as I say, really annoying. Right, let's get this under siege, which shouldn't take too long. Is that another barony? No, it's only a city, so that's easy. Benevento is under siege. Happy dream. Night falls and I quickly asleep. And I quickly asleep. And I quickly, I'm guessing, fall asleep as I rest in my bed. In my dreams, I see a great light, an impenetrable heavenly light. I know not what it is, or even what it represents, but something about it brings peace and happiness. It is a sign from the heavens. We gain 5 pieta and lose 2 stress. Interesting. At least it got rid of a bit of that stress, I suppose. And what is this other war going on here? Defending against a leader. Oh, peasant revolt. Can we offer to join war? Offer to help you out in your peasant revolt? You have joined the peasant revolt. Perfect. Let's split this army in half then. And 2,000 of you. Can you go and help out in Vinland with this peasant revolt? Who have we got leading that? Let's put our son in charge of it if we can. There we go. Sigbjorn. Perfect. How old is Asbjorn now? Jarl Gunnar left the prison, which is good, but I'm guessing that means that he is no longer. Yeah, he's no. Oh, hang on. Duke Dobinit. Where is... What have you done to Ragnar? Where is Ragnar? Right, we're going to have to do some changes back there, I think. He's in my pinned characters, isn't he, Ragnar? So we should be able to find him there. And our son Ivar was taken prisoner. Here we go. We're here to help out in this peasant revolt now. Enemy combatants captured. Perfect. So here we go, let's end this peasant revolt to help out our good friend Lars Lynx. The day after, when I held court today, I noticed that Gudrun looked extremely tired. It was clear she was trying her hardest to pay attention and failing. As it turned out, she attended a small party with a few friends last night and got really drunk and is suffering from a bad hangover. You should go home and rest. Haha, you did it to yourself. Amused and we lose stress. So yeah, we'll definitely go for that one. If we can get that stress down. Our stress is a little bit high. It's been high for a while, unfortunately. So we really need to try and make that a little bit better. Let's bring those 2,000 men down here to help. We've got an empty council position. We need a new chancellor. Well, oh, that's so annoying. We've lost Gunnar now because he's been... That's very annoying. Right, we'll leave that blank because I'm going to get Gunnar his land back. Not having Croatians deciding who will and will not rule our new lands. It is ours to choose. And there we go, our war is over. We can disband all our troops. Wow, Sapphireland's looking very nice. Look at how much of the Adriatic we now have under our control. We need to sort this out, though. It's so annoying that he's taken that land... Well, he's given that land to somebody else and made them the Duke of this land, which is annoying. Who even is this guy? He hates us. Can we imprison him? No, not without it being an act of tyranny, causing all subjects to lose 20% opinion, and we've got 0% of it actually happening. We could try and imprison you, and I think we had a 100% chance of imprisoning you, didn't we? He'll lose 30% opinion of us for 10 years. It will upset people by 20... There's got to be a better way of going around this so that we can get Ragnar Bloodaxe back and landed. I don't want this guy as our duke. He's got a dodgy Christian religion. He's Croatian. He hates us. No, we've got to take care of him somehow. We may have to sort some of those things out off screen though, guys. So we will end today's episode here. We've got one bit of land to give away, which I'll probably save for a custom character, or we could give it to one of our sons. But yes, as I said, we're going to finish here. So thank you all so much for watching as always. I hope that you've enjoyed. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and comment down below, and hopefully I'll see you all very soon for the next episode.